it's Miss Lonnie, and I wanted to talk to you guys about reptiles today and this week. There are lots of animals that are reptiles. Can you name some? Let me give you some hints of what some reptiles might be. I know there are reptiles out there that are long and skinny, and they don't have any legs and they slither. Do you know what reptile that is? Aha, a snake. Very good. What about a very large reptile, really long, likes to swim in swamps and has great big teeth and a big tail? Did you say crocodile or alligator? Those are both reptiles. What about an animal that carries his shell on his back? Which one is that? It's my favorite animal. That's right, a turtle or a tortoise. Very good. Okay, one more. What about these little guys I see all over the place, and they run and they like to sit in the sun, and sometimes if they get frightened, they drop their tail and run away so they don't get eaten. A lizard. That's right. That's another kind of a reptile. Well, I wanted to talk about what you need to be a reptile. Are we reptiles? Maybe. Let's find out what you need to have to be a reptile. Now, a reptile is an animal that has dry, rough, scaly skin. Do we have really dry, rough, scaly skin? Sometimes our skin gets a little dry and might feel a little rough, but we don't have scales on our skin, so we can't be a reptile. Also, they have lungs. Let's breathe. Do we have lungs? Yeah, we have lungs, and so do reptiles. But we don't have scaly skin, so we can't be a reptile. We just have some of the same things. Now, a reptile is cold-blooded. That means his temperature inside of his body changes depending on his surroundings. Reptiles are cold-blooded, but us humans, we are warm-blooded. Our temperature stays the same inside unless we get sick. And then we say, oh my goodness, I have a temperature. So a reptile is cold-blooded. So if his body inside gets too cold inside, he has to go find someplace warm to warm up the inside of his body. So maybe he'll sit in the sun or dig a hole where it's a little bit warmer. So we're different like that, aren't we? Because we're warm-blooded, but the reptiles are cold-blooded. Now, there's something else that a reptile has that we have, a backbone. Put your hand and feel the back, right in the middle of your back. Do you feel that bone? That's your backbone. We need that so we can stand up and not be like Jello. Reptiles have backbones too. They have a backbone. And most reptiles come from an egg, like a hard-shelled egg. Do we come from a hard-shelled egg? Nope. So that's different too. Some things we have the same as a reptile, and some things we have different. Let's think about the things that we have that are the same. We both have, what's that? Lungs, very good. We both have a backbone. Excellent. Do we have dry skin? Scales? No. Do we come from hard shells? No, but most reptiles do. And do we have cold blood? Nope, we're not cold-blooded. We're warm-blooded creatures. So take a peek at some of these cool tortoises. Reptiles. I got tortoise on my brain because it's my favorite. Check it out. Here is an iguana. He has all of those things, a backbone and scaly skin. And look at the crocodile. You can see the scales on him. And lizards. We talked about lizards. And a tortoise. They have scales on them as well as lungs and a backbone. And they come from hard eggs. And snakes. And a teratara. Cool. We're going to be talking about all of these kinds of animals this week called reptiles. If you look around your backyard, I bet you might see some wild reptiles around. Maybe some lizards. Maybe some snakes. But if you see a snake, remember, don't approach it. You got to do the backwards walk, and you step back, back slowly to get away because they could be dangerous. Some are poisonous, and we'll talk about that some more. All right, my friends, enjoy the rest of your day and keep your eye out for a reptile.